Get ready for your heart to race, because today we're counting down the 30 dramas couples who absolutely lit up the screen. Explosive chemistry, intense gazes, and scenes that left fans breathless. These pairs prove that love in Asian dramas can be just as powerful as it is unforgettable. If you're a fan of a good romance, this video is made for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment which couple made you go crazy, because your interaction is what keeps this content alive and helps grow our drama community. 30. Love in the Moonlight. Amid secrets, disguises, and palace intrigues, Love in the Moonlight gives us a couple that burns on screen with the intensity of a forbidden love. Ra-on and Lee Young don't just captivate with their electrifying chemistry. The tension built around her hidden identity adds so much depth. Their relationship blossoms between innocent first feelings and deep inner conflicts, making every glance carry more than just romance. It's charged with danger, doubt, and restrained desire. It's this mix of appearances and emotions that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats every scene. Kim Yoo-jung and Park Bo-gum bring these characters to life as they grow and change together without losing the warmth and affection that binds them. Even with the heavy backdrop of politics and social oppression, their romance feels like a breath of fresh air, and at the same time, a spark ready to ignite everything around them. The careful building of their relationship, paired with sensitive acting and stunning visuals, makes this couple one of the most memorable historical drama pairs, and definitely one that set the hearts of drama fans on fire. 29. Nevertheless, not every fire starts with sweet promises. Sometimes it comes from tension, doubt, and pure attraction. Nevertheless delivers a couple that burns up the screen not because they're perfect, but precisely because they're intensely real. Nabi and Jae-yeon's relationship is full of shades, where desire mixes with longing, insecurities, and the desperate need to feel loved. Their chemistry is raw, palpable, and often uncomfortable, and that's exactly why it hooks you. They're not there to show an idealized romance, but to remind us that passion can hurt, heal, and transform. The show pulls viewers in with poetic cinematography and an immersive soundtrack, making every touch, silence, or meaningful look count. Kim Dami and Song Kang give sensitive, intense performances, navigating a story unafraid to show the darker side of feelings. Nabi seeks comfort from someone emotionally distant, while Jae-yeon must confront his own emptiness. The result is a relationship where the almost means more than any declaration. And the fire between them is as beautiful as it is dangerous, a true reflection of modern, imperfect, human love. 28th, Romance is a bonus book. In a world full of first teenage loves and intense passions, Romance is a bonus book stands out by delivering a mature couple whose chemistry is built on years of friendship, respect, and silences full of meaning. Cha Eun-ho and Kang Dan don't explode with passionate kisses right away. They melt slowly, page by page, like a good book you don't want to finish. The fire between them isn't a spark, it's embers that have been burning for a long time and finally find room to show themselves. And when it happens, you can't help but root for them. The charm of this relationship lies in how organically it grows. An unexpected reunion, small acts of kindness, daily life together, and mutual support through adult challenges. Dan Yi is a strong woman carrying the weight of a fresh start, and Eun-ho is the safe harbor offering stability without suffocating her freedom. Lee Jung-suk's charismatic performance and Lee Na-young's sincere delivery creates such a real connection that viewers get hooked without even realizing it. Their romance warms the heart not by being idealized, but by being possible. For this couple, the fire is comfort, it's home. And maybe that's exactly what makes Romance is a Bonus book so unforgettable. Yirmi Yedinchi, Her Private Life. With a light, fun, and surprisingly real storyline, Her Private Life gives us one of the most charming and well-developed couples in drama history. Ryan Gold and Sung Deok-mi don't burn up the screen because they're intense or dramatic. They ignite it by showing how love can be healthy, fun, and mature. The chemistry between Kim Jae-wook and Park Min-young goes beyond passionate looks. It shows up in everyday gestures, mutual support, and the freedom to be vulnerable with each other. And when Ryan discovers Deok-mi's secret, instead of judging her, he dives into her world. And that's when the romance blooms with strength and truth. What sets this couple apart is how they connect without trying to change each other. Ryan not only accepts Deok-mi's fangirl side, he celebrates it, which leads to some of the funniest and most touching scenes in the show. Seeing a heroine who embraces love without losing her identity is rare, and Deok-mi shines with her authenticity. Their romance is hot, not because of conventions, but because it's free of games and full of companionship. They don't live a fairy tale. They live a real partnership full of affection, honest conversations, and kisses that truly deserve the title of couple that set the screen on fire. 26. Something in the Rain. The chemistry between Yoon Jin-ae and Seo Jun-hui in Something in the Rain is a delicate and realistic portrayal of mature love, one built with flaws and personal challenges. Their journey, marked by reunions and discoveries, wins over the audience with its authenticity. They're not perfect, but deeply human, making every moment of connection feel tangible and moving. The slow, careful evolution of their feelings, amid cultural differences and family expectations, brings an intensity that lights up the screen without over-the-top drama. Beyond the captivating romance, the drama shines by using color psychology and atmospheric settings to express the protagonist's emotions, giving their relationship rare visual and sensory depth. Slow-motion shots and long takes invite viewers to dive into Jin-ae and Jun-hui's inner world, making their love feel not just seen, but truly experienced. Even with some flaws toward the end, the actors' commitment and the couple's authenticity keep this story alive in the memories of drama fans who appreciate real, complex connections. 25th, Suspicious Partner. In Suspicious Partner, the chemistry between No Ji-wook and Eun Bong-hee is simply electric. Ji Chang-wook plays a reserved character whose meaningful gestures and looks contrast perfectly with Nam Ji-hyun's spirited, determined energy. Together, they create a dynamic full of tension, humor, and tender moments, making every interaction charged with genuine emotion. The fire this couple ignites goes beyond traditional romance. It's born from mutual trust and partnership through complex challenges. This mix of vulnerability and strength makes the audience fall in love with them, rooting for every step of their investigation and celebrating each small progress in their relationship. Suspicious Partner proves that love can arise and flourish even in the most unexpected places. 24. The Beauty Inside. The connection between Woo Jin and Yi Soo in The Beauty Inside is a true display of sensitivity and depth. Despite Woo Jin's unique challenge of waking up in different bodies, their love stays strong, showing that what truly matters is what's inside, not the outward appearance. Their bond transcends the physical and dives into what it really means to love someone truly. The couple warms the screen with moments of pure tenderness and understanding, reminding us that love means accepting and supporting each other in all forms. Yi Soo's delicate way of embracing this unusual situation with respect and care creates chemistry that touches viewers' hearts, making every scene between them an invitation to reflect on identity, acceptance, and the power of true love. 23rd. My Roommate is a Gumiho. When Shin Woo-yo and Lee Dam start sharing a roof in My Roommate is a Gumiho, their chemistry explodes naturally on screen, winning over everyone. Their forced cohabitation creates hilarious, sweet, and emotional moments, showing how two very different people can complement each other perfectly. The mix of mystical and everyday life, combined with their captivating personalities, makes the romance grow in a light, engaging way, with just the right touch of humor that makes it even more enjoyable to watch. Their relationship is full of discoveries and small cultural clashes between the human and supernatural worlds, which only strengthen Woo-yo and Dam's connection. Despite some misunderstandings and secret-keeping, which only stokes the fire of their passion, how they support and gradually understand each other creates a strong, genuine bond. This balance of fun, drama, and pure chemistry makes this couple one of the most memorable on the list, making viewers cheer with every meeting and relationship milestone. 22nd, Extraordinary You. Yoon Dan-oh and Haru form one of the most captivating and original couples in the drama universe. In Extraordinary You, they don't just live a romance. They lead a true rebellion against the fate written for them. Their connection is built delicately and with many layers, in a setting where love blooms despite all the limits imposed by the author of their world. Haru, despite being originally a nameless character, becomes Dan-oh's safe haven, and every small act of care or protection fans a flame that's genuine, sweet, and unforgettable. Their romance feels almost poetic, brought to life by subtle but powerful chemistry that breaks the mold of typical school couples. Dan-oh's contagious energy and desire to change her destiny finds in Haru not just an ally, but someone who loves her for who she is, even in the hidden parts of their story. They complete each other so naturally that it's impossible not to root for every scene they share. Their lightness, mutual care, and closeness turn their relationship into something bigger than the comic's plot. It's love that transcends pages. 21st, Strong Woman, Do Bong-Soon. In Strong Woman, Do Bong-Soon, the romance between Bong-Soon and An Min-hyuk not only surprises, but hits hard, literally. The dynamic between a superheroine and an eccentric, charming CEO is a combo you can't miss. Their chemistry springs from the contrast between physical strength and emotional vulnerability. While Bong-Soon hides her power and tries to seem delicate, Min-hyuk sees exactly what makes her unique. It's this mutual acceptance that turns every glance and touch into pure sparks. Their relationship unfolds amid mysteries and dangers, but it's in the simplest moments that their warmth grows strongest. Min-hyuk's playful and charming ways provoke genuine reactions in Bong-Soon, and that's where the audience falls in love. Their sharp, sincere performances bring to life a relationship blending romance, friendship, and admiration perfectly. The result? A chemistry explosion on screen that makes viewers swoon and laugh at the same time. A true icon among drama couples. 20. Destined With You. In Destined With You, the romance between Lee Hong-jo and Jung Shin-yu is wrapped in mystery, spirituality, and an intensity that spans generations. Their connection starts in an unusual way, linked by a centuries-old curse and a magical box, but grows into a relationship marked by restrained desire, looks full of history, and silences that say everything. The chemistry between Ro-woon and Jo Bo-ah is simply irresistible. The kind that doesn't need kisses to set the screen on fire. How they draw near, challenge each other, and slowly allow themselves to feel makes every scene a blend of tension and tenderness that completely hooks the viewer. Even when they face misunderstandings or inner conflicts, their magnetism doesn't break. It only grows. Destined With You's strength is in balancing past life fantasy with the emotional reality of two adults dealing with pain, loyalty, and fears. With breathtaking cinematography and performances overflowing with emotion, especially from Ro-woon's powerful portrayal, this couple easily makes the top of the list, not because of exaggeration, but thanks to a rich, deep, and visually flawless construction. 19. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. If there's a couple that warms your heart without any grand gestures, it's Yoon Hye-jin and Hong Do-sik from Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Their strength lies in the simplicity of everyday life and how opposites attract and balance each other out. She's a practical dentist, used to the hustle and bustle of city life. He's a jack of all trades with a free spirit and a generous heart, deeply connected to the small seaside village of Gongjin. Their romance is born from their differences and blossoms through living together, creating a light yet deeply emotional and tender chemistry. Like every smile and touch is carefully designed to make the audience sigh. What really sets this couple on fire on screen is how the drama builds their relationship with time and intention. Nothing feels rushed. The closeness, the conflicts, the confessions, it all flows like the tide. Gentle but inevitable. And when they finally give themselves to each other, everything just fits. The coastal setting and the warm supporting cast only amplify the couple's charm, making every encounter, fight, and reconciliation even more special. It's romance with soul, the kind that stays with you long after the last episode. 18. Startup. In the competitive world of startups and Korea's Silicon Valley, Startup introduces us to a couple that sizzled on screen as much as the growth charts of the show's fictional companies. Seo Dalmi and Nam Do-sun. Their relationship kicks off with mistaken identities and mixed feelings. He's the name on the letters, but not the writer, setting the tone for a romance full of nuances, insecurities, and discoveries. Do-san grows right before our eyes, overcoming his doubts, while Dalmi shows her strength, intelligence, and sensitivity. Their chemistry works because it's built slowly, with stumbles, but also with genuine, heartfelt moments that make viewers root for them, fall in love, and sometimes even argue. What really put this couple on the viewer's radar as one of the most intense was the balance between emotional vulnerability and rational clashes. They made us reflect on love, identity, worthiness, and real choices, all against the fast-paced, high-pressure corporate backdrop. Despite some controversies about the letters and criticism of certain storylines, Dalmi and Do-san deliver pure emotional connection moments, like their symbolic final elevator scene, victorious and mature, proving their love, like their success, was earned step by step. A passion born in chaos and ending at the top. 17. My Love from the Star. In My Love from the Star, a romance between an ancient alien and an extravagant actress could easily come off as absurd, but that's exactly where the drama shines. Do Min-jun and Cheon-song make one of the most intense and passionate couples in Dramaland. He's rational, reserved, almost emotionless. She's loud, impulsive, and full of life. The contrast creates delicious tension, and the way their relationship evolves, from cultural and emotional shock to deep connection, is a masterclass in couple building. Their chemistry is so powerful that not even interplanetary barriers can cool it off. What truly warms the audience's heart is how every moment together feels stolen from time, literally. Scenes where Do Min-jun stops time to protect or simply admires Song-yi are visually stunning and emotionally devastating. The script skillfully explores the urgency and fragility of their love, keeping viewers on edge with every possible goodbye. Though it's a 2013 drama, My Love from the Star remains relevant not just because of its bold concept, but for delivering a couple that truly set the screen and our memories on fire. 16. The King. Eternal Monarch. From their very first meeting, Lee Gon and Young Tae-eul brought an unforgettable and powerful energy to the screen. In The King, Eternal Monarch, the romance between a parallel world emperor and a determined detective is marked by impressive chemistry that grabs the viewer's attention in every scene. They convey the intensity of a love that crosses time and space, turning every reunion into a moment full of emotion and suspense. The perfect balance of Lee Gon's strength and nobility with Young Tae-eul's courage and determination creates a unique dynamic, blending drama, action, and romance. This duo not only brings to life a fascinating story of parallel worlds and magic, but also wins over the audience with their sincere, immersive performances. Without a doubt, this couple is one of the highlights that make The King. Eternal Monarch a memorable experience. 15. Healer. When Kim Moon-ho, Chae Young-shin, and Seo Jung-hoo come together in Healer, the chemistry explodes on screen in an intense, unforgettable way. The partnership between the charismatic, quirky hacker and the mysterious bodyguard creates a perfect balance of mystery, action, and romance that hooks viewers from start to finish. The dynamic between Ji Chang-wook and Song Yoon-ah is electric, making every scene they share overflow with that passionate tension every successful drama needs. Beyond the captivating romance, the suspenseful plot and twists make the couple even more magnetic. They embark on a journey that goes beyond love, facing challenges with courage and solidarity, and it's precisely this deep connection that makes their scenes ignite before the audience's eyes. Healer isn't just a drama, it's an explosion of feelings and adrenaline, shining thanks to this unbeatable pair. 14. Touch Your Heart. In Touch Your Heart, what starts as a purely convenient relationship between a fading actress and a strict lawyer soon transforms into a genuine, light, and irresistibly charming romance. Uyun Seo and Kwon Jung-rok are complete opposites. She's expressive and charismatic. He's serious and methodical, but it's precisely this contrast that makes their chemistry blossom beautifully. Every exchanged glance and unexpected act of care makes the audience's hearts beat faster. What makes this couple so memorable for drama fans is the way their romance develops, slowly, with respect, tenderness, and an almost tangible sweetness. They warm the screen not with overwhelming passion, but with such an honest emotional connection, it feels real. It's a romance that makes you smile, sigh, and believe in the power of small changes. The ones that, when shared with the right person, can completely transform your life. 13. Descendants of the Sun. In Descendants of the Sun, love is born amid chaos, between gunfire, earthquakes, and moral dilemmas. Yet it blooms with surprising strength. Yoo Si-jin and Kang Mo-yeon come from two worlds that rarely meet. He's a soldier, trained to protect with resolve. She's a doctor, dedicated to saving lives with compassion. Their differences don't drive them apart, but create a compelling tension that turns into an unforgettable love story. The chemistry between the leads is electric. Their bond grows amidst the dangers of Urk, and every reunion and forced farewell carries a unique emotional intensity. It's a mature romance lived under pressure, making you root for them, suffer, and fall in love along the way. This couple is the beating heart of the drama, proving true love withstands even the worst storms, and reminding us that even when everything feels uncertain, there's always a way back for those meant to be. 12. Itaewon Class. When it comes to on-screen chemistry, Park Se-roy and Jo Yi-seo definitely set the screen on fire in Itaewon Class. He's determined and fiercely just. She's a whirlwind of emotional intelligence and courage. Together, they form a duo that goes beyond a cliché romance. Their strength lies in the balanced contrast. While he carries the weight of his past and an unshakable thirst for justice, she sparks the hope needed to reignite his dreams. And, of course, love. Their relationship doesn't start easy but grows more intense with every episode, captivating viewers with a raw, honest, and nuanced dynamic. What's interesting is that even though the story centers on revenge and overcoming obstacles, the romance between Se-roy and Yi-seo sneaks in subtly, eventually taking over the audience's hearts. It's not just about kisses or declarations. It's about who's willing to stay and fight even when everything falls apart. And Yi-seo did just that. She stumbled, but also gave her all. The audience connected because they saw a love built amid chaos, failures, and triumphs, making them one of the most genuine and memorable couples in recent dramas. 11. When the Phone Rings. From the very first episode of When the Phone Rings, the connection between Dong-baek and Young-shik is almost palpable. A silent tension that grows until it becomes impossible to ignore. What begins as a cold, appearance-driven relationship slowly turns into something unexpectedly deep, fueled by looks that say more than words and touches that break the ice of the past. The script delivers an engaging plot, but it's the couple's development that truly hooks the viewer. With every scene, every vulnerable moment, the spark between them grows, leaving us craving more. And how can we not mention the kiss scenes? They're not just romantic. They're intense, symbolic, and full of meaning. This romance isn't just about passion, but survival, reconciliation, and redemption. They start as strangers trapped in the same silence, but the journey they share, marked by twists, revelations, and real danger, makes every connection between them ignite on screen. In the end, there are no loose ends, just the sweet emptiness of having witnessed a couple go from collapse to rebirth. One of the best executed romances in recent times. 10. Two Worlds. What happens when love breaks the boundaries between reality and fiction? W answers that question through the unforgettable pairing of Kang Chul and Oh Yeon-ju, a couple that redefines emotional connection in a world where literally anything can happen. The chemistry between Lee Jung-suk and Han Hyo-ju is out of this world, and we mean that in the best possible way. Every time they meet, whether in the real world or inside the webtoon, it's packed with emotion, tension, and a magnetic pull that jumps right off the screen. They don't just spark, They set the entire concept of romance in K-dramas on fire. The true strength of W lies in how the script seamlessly blends heart-pounding action, sci-fi twists, and mystery with a love story that's absolutely breathtaking. Even with wild plot twists, high-stakes chases, and mind-bending dimension shifts, the bond between Kang Chul and Yeonju never wavers. If anything, it only grows stronger. The kiss scenes are electrifying, but what really stays with you is the raw, genuine emotion that builds between them amid all the chaos. With every episode, we're not just rooting for them to survive, we're hoping against all odds that they find a way to be together, no matter how many worlds stand between them. It's intense, addictive, and completely unforgettable. 9. Business Proposal. There's nothing like a well-executed cliché to warm the heart, and Business Proposal nails it with the couple Ha-ri and Tae-moo. The premise alone, an ordinary girl pretending to be her wealthy friend on a blind date, only to catch the attention of a charming CEO who decides to go along with it, is enough to hook you. But what really sets this couple on fire is their perfect comedic timing, the slow emotional buildup, and the romantic moments that bounce between hilarious and swoon-worthy. They're the kind of duo you want to see bickering, tripping over their feelings, and of course, sharing breath-stealing kisses. This drama's strength lies in how it embraces the cliches, the cold boss, the clumsy employee, the secret dates, and breathes fresh life into them with sharp acting and explosive chemistry. Ha-ri and Tae-moo are fun, emotional, and unpredictably sweet, making every scene they share feel like a gift. Even when the plot stumbles a bit toward the end, this couple holds it all together, delivering unforgettable moments, like that car kiss or those intense glances at the office. It's proof that when done right, a classic romance trope is still totally irresistible. 8. Moon Lovers. Moon Lovers isn't just a drama, it's an emotional roller coaster that spans centuries and hits you right in the heart. The connection between Hae-soo and Wang-so is born in the middle of palace politics and power struggles, but it grows into something so raw and intense, it's impossible to look away. Their longing gazes, restrained touches, and the agony of impossible love make every scene between them unforgettable. This is the kind of couple that makes you root, cry, and fall in love right alongside them. What makes this romance truly unforgettable is the contrast between Hae-soo's gentle light and Wang-so's stormy darkness, marked by scars, trauma, and the weight of the throne. She becomes the unexpected brightness in his bleak world, and he becomes the force that forever alters her destiny. Their love story defies time, tradition, and reason. It burns slowly, grows in silence, and erupts when it can't be held back anymore. If you're looking for a couple that leaves a lasting mark, this one gives you all that and more. 7. King the Land. Gu Won and Cheon Sarang are the kind of couple that wins viewers over with a perfect mix of sincerity and growth. As he struggles with the pressures of being a wealthy heir, she brings light to every scene with her genuine smile, turning their love story into a heartwarming portrait of romance born through everyday challenges. Their chemistry is palpable, showing that even through misunderstandings and biases, real feelings always find a way to bloom. But their relationship isn't just cute. It's a solid foundation of mutual support and steady choices. It resonates deeply with viewers who appreciate emotional depth and personal evolution. This couple's journey stands out for its balance of drama and warmth, with touching moments and meaningful scenes that moved many to tears. Especially the unforgettable wedding finale. Gu Won and Sa Rang are proof that a well-written romance can transform a drama into an experience full of hope and heart. 6. Crash Landing on You. The chemistry between Yoon Se-ri and Ri Jung-hyuk is pure electricity, a romantic tension so gripping it pulls you in from episode 1. Their unlikely meeting between a South Korean heiress and a North Korean soldier mixes drama, adventure, and tender moments into a story that feels larger than life. It's about a love that breaks through political and cultural boundaries, with each of them giving their all for the other, even in the toughest situations. Beyond the main romance, the supporting characters add emotional emotional layers that make crash landing on you a rich, full experience. The friendships Se-ri builds with the village women bring warmth and humor, while the couple's sacrifices and struggles make their story unforgettable. It's a drama that leaves a deep impression long after the final credits roll. 5. It's okay to not be okay. This couple pulls you in with emotional depth and realistic growth in every scene. The bond between the writer and the caregiver goes way beyond the typical romance. It's a connection built on healing, respecting each other's pain, and evolving together. Their chemistry feels authentic, making each step of their journey incredibly moving and easy to root for. What really makes them sizzle on screen is how their flaws are handled with care and nuance, creating a bond that feels raw and real. The story doesn't just focus on romance, but also on character development and the complexity of mental health, which makes everything hit harder. And the soundtrack? Perfectly matched, amplifying every powerful moment. 4. Alchemy of Souls. 2. Light and Shadow. In Alchemy of Souls 2, the romance between Jang-uk and Cho-young is quietly intense and emotionally layered. The chemistry between Lee Jae-wook and Go Yoon-jung is so real, it speaks volumes even when they say nothing at all. Their love story rises from the shadows of their past and unfolds through quiet moments, gentle care, and deep emotional wounds that they slowly heal together, making their connection feel grounded and true. The storyline's bold decision to explore amnesia and Cho-young's identity journey adds an extra emotional weight. As Jang-uk faces his inner demons, Cho-young becomes his quiet source of strength. The result is a beautiful balance of light and dark. With sensitive direction and stellar acting, every scene between them is rich with meaning and leaves a lasting impression. 3. Goblin. Goblin creates a magical atmosphere around its main couple, Kim Shin and Ji Eun-tak, making every scene between them feel loaded with emotion and mystery. Their connection between an immortal being and the young woman destined to end his eternal life is so powerful, it blends melancholy, destiny, and hope in a way that's hard to forget. Their chemistry portrays a love that defies time and reason, holding viewers captive from start to finish. Yes, there are controversial elements like plot twists and the age gap, but the drama shines in how it builds the world around them. Supporting characters are just as compelling, and the mix of fantasy, tragedy, and humor gives the story its staying power. The Grim Reaper subplot and supernatural themes add depth to their emotional journey. Even with its flaws, Goblin remains a beloved classic that continues to move hearts. 2. When Life Gives You Tangerines. When A-sun and Gwan-sik appear in When Life Gives You Tangerines, they bring with them a quiet, enduring love that mirrors the seasons of life. Their chemistry doesn't rely on fireworks. It's in the little moments, the glances, the subtle gestures. He hides a huge heart behind a stoic exterior, and she's a rebellious spirit full of hope. Together, they build something real and deeply touching. Their journey on Jeju Island evolves like nature itself, growing slowly, weathering storms, and becoming stronger over time. What truly sets this couple apart is the authenticity of their story. It avoids romance cliches and instead focuses on love expressed in life's quietest but most meaningful details. IU's dual role as both young A-sun and her adult daughter beautifully bridges time, emphasizing the emotional legacy of true love. Even as the actors change, the soul of the character stays intact, making their story feel whole. Their romance is a slow-burning fire, not flashy, but steady and deeply warming. 1. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? Starting with a bang, the couple Lee Young-jun and Kim Mi, So in What's Wrong with Secretary Kim are the perfect example of opposites attracting and creating on-screen magic. He's a self-absorbed, overprotective vice president living in his own world. She's a sharp, capable secretary who knows exactly what she wants. Their dynamic is irresistible, balancing comedy and emotion in just the right amounts. What really makes this couple shine is the contrast between Young Jun's emotionally stunted side, shaped by deep trauma, and Miso's strength and clarity. The drama keeps the story fresh and fast-paced, with humor that doesn't undercut the romance and characters who evolve naturally. Stylish production, stunning outfits, and clever visual effects only boost their story. It's impossible not to fall for his awkward charm and her fierce grace as they turn everyday office life into a blazing love story. So, which K-drama couple made your heart race and deserves a spot in your personal top list? Let me know in the comments who your all-time favorite duo is and why. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow drama-loving friends. Come along for more unforgettable love stories. See you in the next video.